Hey guys, we are at Copart again. I told you that I bought 2 more cars. I'm here to pick one of them up today. The intent of this was to be a commuter car for myself. I'm driving my Colorado all over the place, putting a ton of miles on it. Rock chips, paid a lot for that truck, so I don't want it to get destroyed, so I bought a Chevy Cruze. About $1,500 for it. It's got some front end damage. I looked at it, didn't seem too bad. I've done some parts searches on eBay and the local car-part.com to see if there were some, used parts I could pick up for it. Definitely available. So here to pick it up today, and hopefully it's as good as I remember it. So it should be coming out here pretty soon. There's quite the line here. Not too bad, but should be just a few minutes to get the car out here loaded. So once it starts coming out, So here she is, 2012 Chevy Cruze RS with about 112,000 miles, but $1,500 for a commuter. I think she's gonna be a good deal. So pretty excited to have it. Needed a jump start, but started, runs really clean. Gonna see if my 10-year-old there can guide me up on the ramps. I just pulled the front bumper off. Appears to be no structural damage. Looks like the crash bar took a little hit right there at the end. It's caved in a little bit, but the other side kind of looks like that too. I'm wondering if that's the way it was designed, to be pinched in like that. Anyway, was able to pull the bumper off. Pretty straightforward, thanks to YouTube. Found a bunch of pop clips, and that was about it. Other than that, looks like I think this is the AC condenser. Took a pretty nasty hit there. So that's gonna have to all be torn out and replaced. I'm in the process of doing that now, so I'm gonna get to work on that. Trying to get the radiator out, trying to get the turbo thingy, intercooler out, pulled out the air conditioning, or not the air conditioning, I'm sorry. This is actually I believe this is for the automatic transmission cooler. Appears to be in good shape. I'm gonna look on eBay. If they're less than 30 bucks, I'm gonna grab a new one just to have it, just to replace it while I'm there. Showed you guys the AC condenser. It's trashed, it's gone. So I'm gonna just work on peeling out this radiator. I got my, what I call my Whiskey Tango coolant catcher. It's basically a box double bagged. So this is about the only thing I have to catch the coolant, so hopefully that'll be sufficient, and it won't make a mess out of my garage. So, okay, let's give it a shot. Pull this hose off. And there, my friends, is the intercooler. So not much left of it. It's pretty much dead. So that goes in the, this is my keep pile. This is my trash pile. So hopefully I can find these components pretty easy. I just got it up on jack stands. I'm gonna work on taking out the fender liner so I can get easier access to the components when the radiator and intercooler and the AC condenser come in. So doing some prep work right now. I was able to go pick up some jack stands at my favorite place, Harbor Freight. So right now I'm just using these fancy little tools that I found to try and get this, get these fender liners out and take a better look at see if any other damage occurred. So. At least now we can get a good look inside the car. Make sure there's no suspension damage. See what we can't do to get some light going on there. So you can see front end looks intact. Crash bar was untouched. Frame mount, there's a crash bar right here. Looks relatively good shape. Leaking some oil somewhere. I don't know what that is right there, but it's got like a big valve covery thing on it. So I'm wondering if that's the transmission filter. So if it is, I'm gonna pull that out and change it. So there you go. So tire or fender liners are out. I'm just gonna wait for the rest of the parts. Then we'll get going on putting this back together. Probably do a cleanup too, see if this is, if that's really the transmission filter. I did watch a video on how to change the transmission fluid, so I will do that once the transmission cooler's back in. But yeah, I wanna change a transmission filter too if it's recommended. Car's got 112,000 miles, so we might have to do that, guys. Anyway, we'll see you in the next segment. Today I got some packages from FedEx, and so open them and see what we got. Looks like the new intercooler for the Chevy Cruze. Excited, that's one of the parts I needed to finish the project. All right, the new aluminum radiator for the Cruze. Awesome. On the original one that came out of the car, the tabs were all busted off, so really didn't have an idea what this looked like. So kind of excited to see it. It is the AC condenser for the Cruze. So, all new parts for the Chevy Cruze. Excited about that. And finally, you can probably guess what this one is. New bumper cover for the Cruze.